Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Black Cab, and this is a new horror thriller coming to you from Shudder. Writer, Virginia Gilbert, director, Bruce Goodison, and this stars Nick Frost as this very dangerous and unnerving cabbie who picks up a couple who find their jovial driver, diverts them to a remote and haunted road revealing disturbing motives and his true intentions. And this film starts off with a really haunting visual palette in terms of you see this like haunting road and like it looks a little bit schlocky, but it has such a creepy kind of feel to it that you're like, is this how this whole film's gonna be? Because I feel like that just adds some really uncomfortable layers to it, but they only use that fleetingly towards the beginning and a bit towards the end. But then you do have this whole backstory setup, which you have all this like friend group drama that's set up. You have this relationship drama, you have this couple. I do think that Synnøve Carlson does a fine job as this young woman who's pregnant, and she's brought in there with her boyfriend who's just not really a great guy, and you can tell like there's some toxicity in this relationship. But where this film really stands out is the performance of Nick Frost, who plays this black cabbie. And he is big in terms of his performance, the personality that he brings to this character. He's a force, and he's so charismatic, and he's so engaging. This film is like an hour and 26 minutes or so, and he just fills the screen with so much energy and personality that it's hard to really like focus on anybody else. And he is the real main reason why you watch this film, because his unhinged performance is what really draws you in. I do think that it's well shot, this eerie atmosphere, some dynamic camera work in terms of maximizing the scares in this close-knit set of this cab, and some really eerie set designs for some of these other places that they go in this abandoned area. And what this film's really about, I feel like gets a little bit muddled, but it is eerie in terms of incorporating some supernatural elements. I do think that it works thematically in terms of the motivations and how far these characters will go. But I do think that it gets a little too muddled, it gets a little too repetitive in terms of what it's trying to convey in the film. And at the end of the day, this film really rides high on the performance of Nick Frost and its atmosphere. Those elements really work. And it is a thrilling and exciting ride from start to finish. It just might not be the most consistently engaging or interesting or clear in terms of what it's trying to say and how it's trying to present things. But this is one of those kinds of films that it's lean, it's mean, and Nick Frost is worth the price of admission as you check this out on Shudder. But those are my thoughts on Black Cab. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.